Yo. Yo. Yo.
Ta-da! Morning, Lizzie.
Morning.
What are we doing today?
We're heading over to Nottingham.
Nottingham. Okay, that's correct. We're going over to Notts because today is the first service for the bike, the run-in service. So 600 miles has just gone like that. Crazy. Loco. But we're going to take the bike over. I'm going to get it serviced. Lizzie's coming with me on the bike instead of driving, which is cool. And the weather is still pretty rubbish. Annoying really, so during the week it's been sunshine, it's been fantastic and really nice, and of course get to the weekend and it's grey and a bit miserable, but could be worse. So let's head up on the bike and get out of here.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hey Lizzie. Where are you going? Okay. So following on from our last adventure with Lizzie, you will notice that she's still wearing the same leather jacket and boots, but today she is wearing a much better lid, courtesy of her brother. He remarkably, funnily enough, has the same fit, so it's much better than it was before. However, the reason I bring it up, I thoroughly appreciated everyone's concern over Lizzie's lack of proper kit, and so did she, and it has been addressed and we have spoken about it prior, and as she comes out on the bike with me more, we will be getting proper kit, and we have been doing the rounds and all the sort of regular sites where I get my kit from, so sportsbike.com has been visited regularly, and we've scoped out a couple of bits and pieces, so watch this space. But yeah, today is all about the run-in service. Look at that. What's that? Stop to get out of a bike?
No, stop checking yourself out.
Busted. I've been buying a whole bunch of kit as well for like little bits and pieces for the forthcoming NC500. The latest of which is this throttle rocker. I hope you can make that out. I'm going to help out my hand when riding. It's only £10. I thought I'd give it a go. I'll tell you all about it after this ride. So we're going to the Turners. Oh, and I'll try and keep the swearing to the minimum when Lizzie gets on the bike. Alright, okay, awesome. Let's try not to turn my ABS off. Just setting up my suspension with you. Huh?
Why do you need it on soft?
I like it on soft. I can change it. Alright. buddy. Right, let's rock and roll. Alright, here we are, back in Nottingham, just coming into Lady Bay. It was a good ride. It wasn't very exciting, all motorway, but it was all about getting here in time. So we're about to get to mapped base camp in Nottingham, and then we'll have a cup of tea and I'll head out to Roy Pidcock to get the first run-in service, and also kick some tyres, obviously, of the other bikes in the dealership. Always good fun. You okay? So you're gonna get insured and ride it?
Hey?
You're gonna get insured and ride it? You should take it out. I will see you real soon, okay? Alright, I have just stopped off, had a cup of tea and a bite to eat, and now I'm on my way to Roy Pidcock for my first service. And it hasn't been very long at all, about what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks with the bike, and 600 miles for the first run-in service, this flyby. But we had such great time. I've done the MFA loop, the mapped mystery tour, and another couple of rides that we haven't done on video as well. And the bike is just blowing me away. And also all the comments of everybody. It's just incredible, the response from the videos that I posted already. Really good stuff. So yeah, going to get it serviced for the very first time and see what they say. I mean, I'm only going to be there for an hour, they say, so I imagine it's just going to be kicking tyres and maybe checking the oil and all that kind of stuff. But I'll find out exactly what's going to happen when I get there. And I also want to check out the new 2017 oh come on, 2017 bikes in the GS range, like the Rally. If they've got one, I'm definitely going to have a sit on that, because that has the GS Rally seat, which I'm very interested about getting onto my bike. I haven't managed to get on very well with this, the throttle rocker. I just don't quite get it at the moment. I'm just really struggling with it. So I think it's most definitely me rather than it. I just haven't figured it out yet. It wasn't a very exciting ride down here, unfortunately. It was all motorway, but it was all about the getting here rather than the ride, but I still enjoyed it, and it was really great having Lizzie with me as well, as it's always good to have build on the 2-up experience on the... Oh, that'll be me stalling. What a dick, every time. Anyway, good experience having 2-up on the bike. And you know, it's got to the point where she's got so comfortable on the bike now that that I don't even notice her there. A far cry from the days when she used to go for short rides on the Harley with me, when, you know, it was very apparent that she was there, and there's so much space on here and she's so much more comfortable. So it's just about getting more kit for her so she doesn't get cold, which is the main priority. So while I'm riding over to Roy Pickock, there's a couple of things I was going to bring up. First and foremost, it's the ever close North Coast 500 Adventure. You may have noticed me plugging that at the end of all my videos. Oh, let's see if I can get across here. And go into here. Just like that, fantastic. Yeah, I've been plugging it at the end of my videos. And those of you who follow me on Facebook under Mapped or on Instagram will have seen the countdown. I think we are about 27 days away from the North Coast Adventure, and all I'm thinking about now is that trip. And in short, Toby and I are going to take our bikes over 7 days, 6 nights, travelling all the way up to the north coast of Scotland to do the NC 500. And I just cannot wait. It's going to be the biggest adventure I've done, will have ever done on a motorcycle. And those roads and everything I've heard about it just promises to be amazing. So everything has been booked. We've got some great places that we're going to stay. We plotted the route out. You know, some of the personal highlights that I can't wait to get to or see include Loch Ness, going along Loch Ness, going to spot Nessie. The Applecross Pass, of course. John O'Groats. and Hadrian's Wall on the way back. All of which I'm very much looking forward to getting to and seeing and having pictures of the bike next to. And because of that trip, not only have I got the bike, but I've been picking up lots of other bits and pieces over the last few weeks in preparation. One of which has been this throttle rocker, but also things like toolkits, puncture kits, first aid kit, pannier bags. That's one of the purchases I've been particularly pleased about, so I don't have to take the panniers on and off at hotels or B&Bs or hostels, so I just literally take the inner bags out. And I'll do videos on all the kit, because I really like doing those videos, and hopefully you guys like to see the content too. I'm also just making sure all my camera equipment is all set, because it's going to be some fantastic footage. Toby's away at the moment, but we're going to be meeting up for a final meet ahead of the trip, just to iron out any other things that we may need to bring, and I'll be filming that, so we can both talk to you and let you know what the plans are, what we're doing, when we're doing it, and then the idea is that you guys will be able to follow us during that trip on Mapped Finding Adventure on Facebook as well as Instagram, and you'll be able to obviously comment and give us feedback and any suggestions while we're on the way for places to see. And if that comes off at that point, we've pulled that off, that'll be pretty cool. So I'll be giving links to the Facebook page as well as Instagram at the end of this video, so keep an eye on that, and please feel free to follow and watch and comments, and you know, because we all love this stuff. Everybody in the map team love hearing from you guys. But without further ado, let's get cracking. Let's get to Roy Pidcock, and I'll pick up the commentary there. And here we go, Mr. Roy Pidcock. And I guess I'll put it here. So here we are, Roy Pidcock. again, and this time for the service, for the running service to be exact, so first 600 miles. I've just checked in and they'll be getting the bike shortly. So I'm kicking back, having a coffee. I'm going to kick some tyres in here, as I said earlier. I'm going to speak to them about possibly a rally seat and look at the merch as well. But as always, these guys are really awesome, and I'm going to see what they can do for me with the seat, and also get some tips about how to get my panniers scrubbed up a bit, because they're really suffering with the salt from the roads. But yeah, we'll leave it there. We'll do a bit of footage in there, and we'll take it from there, I guess. So I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Alright, there we go, all done. Guys at the dealership, Roy Pidcock, have been amazing as always, and the bike is all done. First service, check. But like a numpty, I've forgotten to bring my service book with me, so I'll have to come back again so they can stamp it. But the bike's all done, all set up and ready to go. I'm talking to them about gear, a lot of gear, as well as the rally seat, which I'm going to get fitted sooner rather than later. Probably not before the NC500, but nonetheless get it done. And spoken to them a lot about getting those panniers scrubbed up as well, and they suggested something called Auto Sol, which I'm going to look into, and hopefully that'll bring them up a treat. But from here, I'm going to leave it there, get on the bike and get back to Mapped Base Camp in Nottingham, and then go for a beer, because I am overdue for one. Alright, let's leave it there. I'll speak to you on the road.
Let's get the hell out of Dodge. So there we are. 4 weeks in, 760 miles, first service in the book, and a whole load of smiles. I love this bike. Really good. I'll leave it there. I hope you guys found this a little bit interesting. It was more so for marking the moment for its first service than anything else, so it wasn't really anything super exciting, so I apologise for that. But tomorrow I'm planning to go over the peak, so that'll be more interesting footage. So I'll see if I can get the camera out and film that for a more entertaining video. So I'll leave you with some tunes and whatever footage I've got left before the ride back to Lizzie, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye!